tasting.
Wow.
Bello, eh?
Wow, bello.
Che freddo però.
Sono 50 anni che abito qua.
It's over 9 years old.
Table looks so good right now.
We can't escape the cold weather. Oh, so cold. Oh.
Ciao, Andrea. I don't speak English.
Okay.
Tortellini are here.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Ciao.
After our time at Lake Garda, we decided to start heading towards Emilia-Romagna, a region full of beautiful landscapes and excellent local food. But before we start our journey here, Charlene still has some unfinished business.
Today I'm in Mantua to look for tiramisu. C'è tiramisu? Oh no. No. Ok. Ciao. C'è tiramisu? God, guys, I got tiramisu finally. They had this small one and then the biggest one. I went for the small one. So now, look at this. Smell of coffee. Oh my god. Wow. Worth the wait.
So we moved on further south last night and we parked in this very small town called Carpi, not Capri, the island, Carpi. It's like a large parking lot for everyone and we were able to park up there last night. And then this morning we've just walked in 5 minutes into the town and we've made it to this open square and it looks like there's a market today as well.
All we can see in this town are orange buildings. They're everywhere. Even the church is orange.
It's nice though. Look at this newspaper stand, you don't see these anymore.
And also old people talking to each other in a circle. It's something that you only get to see here in Italy as well.
Ciao.
No, Holly, leave the birds alone.
We can't escape the cold weather. Last night it dropped down to -2 and now it's 2 degrees. Oh, so cold. Oh.
The region that we're in is called Emilia-Romagna and it's the home of Parmigiano Reggiano. I'm a bit of a cheese lover, so we found this really interesting to one of the places here. It's called Quattro Madonna del something. Yeah, they've got a 1-hour tour where you go around and see how they make the cheese, the whole process, along with some cheese tasting as well. So Quattro Madonne is one of the local dairy producers in the region and they've been in operation since 1967. This factory has 52 of these machines and each machine makes only 2 blocks of cheese every day. Each one weighs around 45 kilos, which means that they produce nearly 5,000 kilos of cheese every single day. The cheese is then left for a few weeks in the salt room and after that for another 1 to 3 years normally to then end up with the final product.
This expert comes for the check. The check is done by heating on the cheese with the hammer. That's our homemade ricotta. That's, as you can smell, Parmigiano with truffles.
Whilst Chris was at the cheese factory, I was looking for a good restaurant and I found one.
Yeah, it looks good. We've just pulled up now and this region here is very famous for different types of pasta like tagliatelle and tortellini, so we definitely got to try it out. And the good thing is here, the prices are not so expensive. Like this looks like a really nice local restaurant and I think the dishes are like between 8 to 12, 14 euros, so it's
really good,
like really affordable. The only thing we forgot to check is whether it's pet friendly and we had to park the van outside, so we're definitely not going to leave Holly in the van. But yeah, this is it. This village is called Santa Croce. Very tiny village here. This whole region is reminding me a lot of Tuscany. It's just less popular, so a lot less people, a lot less tourists, and it's got more of a local feel as well.
Here we are. I think they look, they have this boat.
Tortellini are here.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Tiramisu again.
Oh my god.
Chocolate cheesecake. Right, so we're back in the van. That was a really amazing meal in proper Italian style. The local food here is so good and the people are so friendly. I think Holly ended up eating a bit more than us in the end. Charlene's tiramisu count is already on 2. The mountains are much smaller, they're more like hills here in this region, but it still makes for a pretty landscape. The Italians are so friendly in the restaurant and everyone's smiling and asking us where we're from and everything. But on the roads they're crazy. This guy just nearly ran over 2 cyclists in front of us. Everyone seems to be really pissed off. Forgot how crazy the driving is here for a moment. That was a nice reminder, wasn't it?
Even just for us, you know, driving, whenever a car comes from the other side, they have to pull over. And for them to do that, they become so furious. It's just so crazy. And you see them like doing this with their hands, you know. I haven't seen people doing this in a while. And now it's happening frequently.
This is how driving is back home.
And this is part of the Italian culture. Driving very fast, doing stupid things without thinking.
Before we go and find a park up for tonight, we are driving up this hill. We're going to go and check out this castle. And I think this is the very first road here in Italy where it's not been busy. And that's really a good thing because the road is so narrow and we're going all the way uphill at the moment. Vigoleno? Oh, it's called Vigoleno, no? Vigoleno.
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 And it's absolutely stunning here. It's like walking in the past.
And inside the castle walls, it's like a little village, which is really unique.
It's absolutely stunning. I can't believe that this is hundreds of years old, but it's still standing here.
So we just parked the van underneath the castle, and from the outside it looked like this was just like a normal castle and then a village, but when we got up there was just absolutely nothing there. The houses are all inside the walls.
Didn't mean to lose my head, but that's the way it goes. Twisting all I said.
So the roads have got a bit worse now. We've been passing through these tiny villages where we barely get through, and the roads are all like a nightmare. The problem is that we don't know if it's going to get better or worse. That's always the issue when you're driving blind. We don't know where we're going. We thought this might be an interesting road for a bit of adventure, and then yeah, when it goes bad you're like, I just want to get out of here. Should we turn around? We've got about 20 minutes to get back to the main road, so we've made it quite a bit already, so it's really out of the question to turn around. You just got to keep going. It's a really nice drive though.
While Chris is navigating the road, on the other hand, I'm on the lookout for some wildlife. Maybe deer, who knows?
Before we're here in Austria and Germany, all the roads are really perfect. Wherever you go, you can't really go off the beaten track, to be honest, because everything is
Perfect.
So well organized. Yeah, even the country roads are really wide and there's no issues. But now we're in Italy, I've got that feeling again that we've had so many times in the past where we take a random road to drive through the mountains or hills in this case, and we just don't know where we're going. And now we're halfway through and I just kind of wish that we didn't take this route and we went by the main road instead. Look at the view down there, look at that.
In this area there are plenty of farmhouses, and we saw one which was really picturesque. It had a lake, and then it had these cypress trees which are very popular here and famous, and also we got like 2 houses. It was amazing, and it was really well kept because some of the houses here are run down and it's like you're looking at an ugly building, you know.
Like here, right? We're going through the village again.
Like this is ugly, look at that.
This one's
But
nice.
this is nice.
When we're passing through these small villages, there's always a guy walking. Right now there was a guy smoking outside his house, and they're so shocked to see us. I don't think any cars pass from here, let alone huge motorhomes.
Days keep rolling on, we're living in hell again.
I still hold you in my heart when these days have been and gone.
So we have parked up. We found this open square here in this very tiny town. It's called Vigoleno, and there's absolutely no one here. Look at this. The town looks really pretty in here. As you can see, it's getting a bit dark now, so we're gonna have something to eat and then we'll go and have an explore about tomorrow. But the drive here was, one, an adventure, but two, it was pretty picturesque, really nice, and just so remote here. We hardly saw any cars passing us, and we're actually on the top of a hill now. If it wasn't for the trees, we could see the whole valley here, very wide open. Look at this. Then over here there's like this wooden structure. This guy's parked his car here and we've just parked up here, to be honest. Really, really remote and off the beaten track here in Italy. Oh yeah, it's also pretty cold up here, so I'm running back to the van and Charlene's preparing something good. Wow, look at all this.
Is it cold out there?
Very cold. The table looks so good right now. This is the Parmigiano Reggiano from the place I went to earlier today. You want to give it a taste?
18. She said that this is the softest one.
Yeah, so it's a year and a half.
A year and a half?
Yeah.
Okay. That's why it's soft then.
Now you've got a Parmigiano expert with you. And
yeah.
I can tell whether it's a fake or whether it's a level 1 or level 2 quality. I know my cheese.
I also bought this from the shop. It's called Sangiovese Simona. This is what Chris wanted because he didn't like the Lambrusco.
Yeah, it's like sparkling wine. The wine I have here in this region, it's like a sparkling wine.
But the one at the restaurant, that was really good, right? I mean, I liked it.
Yeah. So far, none of them topped the Bardolino from Lake Garda. Yeah, we're going to have a nice Italian night in the van. In this small village in the middle of nowhere. We don't even have internet here, so there's not much else to do anyway. Let's try this.
Sangiovese. Cheers. So good.
This is amazing. As you can see, it looked like a lot of food, but now it's quickly disappearing.
Cuddles with honey. Good morning guys, today we woke up to a rainy day. It's horrible and beautiful at the same time because when you look just outside from our window here we can see the houses and they got this mystical look, you know, with the fog rolling in.
You got my jacket?
No.
What a lovely day. Really quiet night, as I mentioned. There's hardly any people here living in this tiny village. There's a church up here behind us though, and that was the only problem because every hour it just kept on ringing. There we are, right on time. It's wet and miserable this morning, but it's quite nice at the same time. Same as yesterday, there's no one here. Just one car parked up. Do you see that guy, Sha? He's got his own garage.
Yeah.
And the view is non-existent today now.
I really love it when it looks like this.
Oh yeah, and we have a little bit of view as well.
Wow, look at those layers there.
That's where we parked up last night. We've also got this machine on display, which was made, it says it's been reconstructed, but it was originally made nearly 100 years ago, I think.
Bello, eh?
Oh, bello.
C'è freddo però.
Sì, tranquillo.
Tranquillo, sì. Arrivederci, eh?
Sì,
Ciao, buona
arrivederci,
giornata.
ciao, buona giornata.
Enjoying yourself off? Like a wet duck.
Oh my god, honey. Woo! Come here. Come here. Down. Oh. Stay. Stay there. Stay. Stay. Papa! We've made it to a large town now.
Finally.
And we're going to do our laundry because we got like 2 laundry bags. In Italy, it's so convenient for us to do the laundry because look at this parking space here. There's the laundry here.
Destination is on the right.
And
Yeah.
a huge parking space. So good. And there's a supermarket there as well.
After getting our laundry done, we got back on the autostrada and started heading west. We spent a night at this really nice camper stop in this place called Torricella Versate, and we continued on to our final and most beautiful destination for this week.
We're finding it extra luxurious in Italy because there's a guy here who is actually filling up our gas tank. It's incredible, right? I truly forgot that in Italy they are still having a person here to serve you.
Yeah, and it's cheap here as well. It's like €15 to fill up full tank
Bottle.
of gas, yeah. As we continue throughout Italy, hopefully we're going to need less and less gas. So it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Ain't that right, sweetheart?
But it's really good, I think, that they are still using this service, you know. There's always a guy just to serve you.
Yeah, no robots.
No robots.
No
And
robots here in Italy.
you don't have to go inside as well, which is really good. And sometimes Chris breaks the diet when he goes into the petrol stations because you know that they all have these stacked shelves, you know, all with Kinder Bueno and stuff like that, you know, and he always buys something. So like this we can stick to our diet, right? It's good, right?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, you don't get your hands dirty. So we're currently at this winery. It's called Sparano Capelli, and this is this huge winery. These are all their wine fields in front of me. And the good thing is that they also invite people with their camper vans and motorhomes to come and spend the night here, which is actually really nice. I think they do wine tasting as well tonight, which we'll most likely try and do. We've been drinking so much wine this week. Why not? Villaggio, come si chiama?
Qui
Qui.
si chiama Sparano qui.
Sparano.
Costa Montevedere. Là è Poggio Pelato, quello di là. C'è un panorama spettacolo.
Sì?
C'è tutto il panorama, si vede tutta pianura, stradelle, panorama.
Sì,
sembra,
sì,
di
forse da
essere,
domani.
sembra di essere su elicottero.
Wow, ci vediamo.
Hey, basta. Basta.
So before the sun goes down, the owners have recommended that we take a 5 to 10 minute walk in this direction, and we should find this red bench that overlooks the whole valley. That's all the instructions she gave us. So we're just going to walk and see if we can see a red bench.
I forgot to tell you something. I think I saw a wolf.
On the way here, yeah?
Yeah.
I
I
didn't see
think
it.
that was a wolf. It wasn't a normal dog. It was really big, bigger than a Labrador. And even the way it was walking, it was so different.
The location was really weird because we're in the middle of a town.
Yeah, and then he kept on going. We just missed him. But I think that was a real wolf.
We'll have to check the footage.
Wild. Italy is wild, right?
Okay, babe, we're not coming in your house. So here in Italy they have the very best security guards. Each of these houses have their very own security dog, and they chase you and bark at your ankles. So Holly's up, and I think we found a bench. The view behind us is epic already, but we should have some sun this side.
Wow, this looks amazing.
Whoa, incredible. And they said there's a red bench. Look how huge this bench is.
Oh my god.
I was just speaking to the old guy And he was telling me, yeah, look, it's here, I can see it from here, the red bench. And I was telling him, how can you see it that far away? And this is why. Look how huge this is. Go next to it so I can see how big it is. You have to get up from here.
Such a cool idea, right? Come on, honey. Get up here, come on. Get up. Come on. Just one. This is amazing. Wow, look at the views.
Look at this view.
So calm and peaceful.
Yo, this is crazy. Wow. Weren't expecting this.
Oh my goodness, look at those mountains there.
What
In
mountains?
the distance. Or
They're just clouds. There they are, mountains. Look at it now. Alright, sorry. Thought they were clouds.
Wow. This is paradise. Today we were blessed with a great sunset as well. And I'm so in love with these views. Right over there is this orange house. It's got the cypress trees lined. And then in the background we can see a clear view of the mountains.
That must be north then.
I have no idea, but it looks incredible from here. Maybe Torino on that side, and then here are the Dolomites. I think these are the Dolomites.
And it's only because it's such a clear day now, all of a sudden. Like, when we were driving here,
It was
half the
horrible.
drive was horrible. And then in the afternoon it just started getting a little bit sunny. And then now it's just like a perfect summer afternoon. Still a bit chilly, but perfect visibility. You see where we're parked up?
Yeah, I know where we're parked.
So that's where we're parked right there.
I really love this area because on the ridges all you can see are just houses, and then the rest are just fields, you know. I imagine that in summer here it's like all green, you know. Plenty of flowers as well.
For sure.
I miss the flowers. Oh, I really miss those flowers, yes. I can't wait now for spring.
Oh, this is a part of Italy that we've never really looked into. We're only about 100 kilometers, I think, south of Milan. And we're just in the middle of nowhere. And I was speaking to this guy who lives in the house here next to where we're staying, and he was telling me there's all these different villages here. And he also recommended this red bench. Everyone in town knows about this red bench.
But we were clueless about this area, and now that we are traveling and exploring, you know, we really fell in love with this part of Italy.
Basta, basta. Sì, è grande.
Quest'anno non c'è neve, anche.
No, no, no.
Se no,
neve.
fiorisce quando c'è neve, ma ha un profumo spettacolo, eh.
Yeah, smell it, ciao. Smells so good.
Oh, Campo. Come ti chiama questa?
Calicantus.
Calicantus.
Sì, Calicantus.
Tu come ti chiami?
Mario.
Mario.
Sì. Sono 50 anni che abito qua, 60 anni.
Tanto,
60
tanto.
anni. Venuto qua nel 1965. Sì, ma io anziano, eh. Io molto anziano, eh.
Quanti anni hai?
84.
84.
Grazie mille.
Ciao.
Sì, ciao.
Buona serata.
Salve.
Ciao.
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 Hello, ciao.
Ciao, Andrea. I don't speak English.
Chris, nice to meet
Ciao,
you.
ciao, nice to meet you, Lucia.
Charlie.
Ciao.
Ah,
Sally.
ciao, Sally,
Because
Charlie.
he's in calore. Calor.
Ah,
Heat.
ooh, yeah, heat.
Summer, more outside.
Bianca.
Conquistadores.
Ok.
Va bene? Proviamo
Sì,
quello.
ok.
Daroldo Hill, and we produce 6 grape and 14 wine. We are in a big territory of 3,001 meter. And this is a farm from my family, 100 years old, 4 generations.
4 generations.
Yeah, and we produce naturally and organic. Only for the region now, but I want to export. Is my
Dream.
yeah. Now
try
we taste our diciamo more friendly wine. The name is La Dominga. Is the wine of the Sunday.
Oh my God. Oh, it's so good.
Sweet, slightly. 11 degrees.
It's delicious.
I'm in love with the cheese.
Oh my god.
We've just had so much cheese and wine this week, and pasta and pizza.
Yeah, everything. We're trying everything. So we can show you the real Italian experience and the real Italian food.
This is elegant and velvet. Some tannins,
So this is the drink that guy
the
Mario
camper
mentioned.
Yeah, it's called
Bargnolino.
Barnino, okay.
Adesso dire a Lucia.
I remember.
Un liquore Bargnolino.
Made by Mario.
Oh my god. It's sweet. I can
Okay.
totally taste the sugar in here.
I'm gonna love this, I think. Look, it's also in a heart shape. Cheers.
Cheese! È chiuso, ho visto il gatto! Cioè no, è impossibile. No, è vero, è lì. Sì, sì, sì. No, questa qua è natalina. Natalina, non è bianca.
È Natalina.
No, è un altro.
È un altro gatto.
Un altro gatto. È una gara, Non l'hai detto vero, non ci credo. Ma io l'ho vista con l'occhio. My grandmother and grandfather is born in USA. In New York. È molto buono questo vino. Fa bene e fa sorridere. Veramente buono. Dobbiamo berlo tutti.
So many wines here. This place feels very home as well, and it's really wonderful just to be here tasting the wine and to be in this environment.
Oh, the winner is...
Ah, grazie
Grazie
mille.
mille, grazie. Grazie, molto
Ciao a tutti.
piacere mio,
Nostro
nostro
e vostro.
Sì, grazie.
E a voi e buone vacanze.
Grazie mille.
Grazie, grazie.
Ciao.
Grazie mille.
In Italia è così,
Sì, due o tre?
Due.
ma dipende.
Dipende.
2/3. 1 e 2. Buone vacanze.
Grazie mille.
Grazie,
Ciao ancora. Ciao.
Grazie.
Ciao.
We're back in the van and that was delicious. Everything from the wine, we tasted 6, I think. They were
lost count.
really good. And also they gave us some Parmigiano, which is delicious.
Apart from that, even the fact that we're parked up here, just outside the winery, and there's vineyards, hills, churches, little villages all around us. It's just so beautiful
And
here.
it's so safe because we left Holly in the van as well. So
Yeah, and she's
that
still
was
here.
a bonus for me.
So yeah, so we're going to stay here until tomorrow, and then we're going to take a bit of a rest because then next week we've got a really long journey ahead of us. So we're going to put all the links to all the places that we went in today's video in case you're in this area and you want to check them out. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week for another one.
Ciao.
Bye, and don't forget,
To hit the like button.
that's right.